Hey, it's Glam Girl 143 and I'm coming to you today with a different type of video. We are going to be talking about how to vacation with a large family. So if you want to know some tricks on how to save some money because those prices is way too high, you need to cut it, then continue to watch this video. It is officially the Ivory takeover because we are getting on the good foot. Can't go nowhere without your hair grease. You need your hair grease, right? Right, babe? Right. You hollering hair grease. So it is officially the Ivory takeover because we're taking over your Facebook, your vacation spot, your city, all of those good things. Okay, so first things first. This video is for a large size family. I'm a large size family. I am a family of 6. So me, my husband, our 4 kids. Okay, how do you vacation? Well, first off, you need to plan. Plan is the key. And you gotta save some money because everything is high. So what are we talking about? Let's talk about theme park. I just recently took my kids to San Antonio. We stayed in a hotel. We did the eating, the sightseeing, the souvenirs, and we did it all on a budget. So you must start in advance. You have to look at prices, times, because like during the weekends, the prices will go up. During the week, it's cheaper. So it's always better to go during the week if you can. But if you can't, then hey, this is what you need to do. You set your dates in advance. You talk to your hotel that you want to stay at. And I find it to be more cost effective if you go to the hotel directly than like Priceline or whatever, those third party things. If you go to the hotel directly, you can kind of negotiate your rate depending on how early you do it. Now, because I'm a military family, I always ask for a military discount. I am notorious for a military discount. Typically, I don't really stay or shop places that don't give me a military discount. And that's a whole other video. We'll talk about that later. But that is what I do. So I had it in my head, summertime, we were going to San Antonio. I am going to use those perks. So I booked with Homewood Suites directly, and I used my military discount. So instead of my hotel being $189 a night, it was $120 a night, no tax, and it came with a hot breakfast every day. My husband and I had our own room. The kids had a separate sleeping area. It came with a kitchenette, so I had like where you could cook and a refrigerator and cabinets and all that kind of stuff, which is good. I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, but before we even get there, we have to save some money to vacation, right? So I'm going to show you my little trick on what we do. I have one of these. This is a 5-gallon jug that I just kind of picked up somewhere, and I make everybody throw their change in here throughout the year. If this thing gets all the way up here, it's $2,000, give or take, believe it or not. So pennies, quarters, dimes, nickels, everybody throws in their change. Halfway, it's about $800, but you want to try and get it, you know, to the top. So from experience, it's what, 2,000 shy, give or take. So you want to make sure you have something so you can, you know, buy your souvenirs and eat with and things like that. Because when you're thinking about vacationing, you're not thinking about going to the theme park and their refillable cup is going to be $15. Okay, well when you have 4 children and everybody wants a cup, that is like expensive. But if you're using your change to go on vacation, you get a cup, you get a cup, you get a cup. Everybody gets a cup because it's really like, can't miss what you don't have. Vacation money, you need to spend it anyway. So get you a bucket. Get your bucket, fill it up, have it vacation. I don't care what's going on. You need a little lunch money, you need a little gas money. You do not go in the bucket for anything. This is the vacation bucket. It's very crucial to this process. Okay. So once you have your money, and you guys have set your destination and you have booked your hotel, and you have used your employee discount, and if you're not a military, you don't have those kind of discounts, start looking at AAA, start looking at AARP, you just have to ask. Sometimes they have different discounts for different things. Hey, I have a Discover card, I'm with American Express, whatever. Don't be afraid to ask. They're there for a reason. Use your perks. So that's the second thing. So, okay, you get that settled, you're there, you're going on vacation. Okay, so we got to the park. We got to get in the park for free. The park was San Antonio. We went to SeaWorld, and they have an aquatic park. Like I said, we're military, so I use those perks. We got complimentary tickets to enter the park, both parks. So that was good, saved a penny there. So we're still rolling with our little savings money, right? So we get to the park, and they have a meal deal, which is good. Meal deal is you pay a set fee for adults. I think it was $30 for adults and $20 for the kids. And then if you get some, like a park pass or something like that, they'll give you like a 20% coupon. So we got a park pass. They gave us a 30% discount. So all of us got the meal deal, which entitled us to eat all day from open to close in the park. So it's like buffet style. They have all these different restaurants in there, and you get to go every hour on the hour, and you could get an entree, a dessert, a drink. You know, you just sit down and you eat. It's like a burger or pizza or nachos or whatever, you know, parks have. You guys sit down, you eat, you go ride some more rides, you go see a show. Before you know it, hours gone by, you guys are walking, hey, hungry again. So that is a very good deal. That's a better deal than walking around getting funnel cake for $8 or, you know, whatever. So look for the meal deals in the parks because everybody is trying to be cost effective now. Typically parks have very good perks as far as their meal deals and different things like that. So you want to look into that. And then what else did we do? Oh, your souvenirs. So your souvenirs, they're very expensive. I'm talking a magnet, $16. So that's why you want to use your change bucket. By that time, your change has been cashed in. Hopefully it's in the bank. And you have a spending allowance. I gave my kids a spending allowance for the day. And they get to do everything in the park. So taking pictures, buying souvenirs, magnets, things for your friends, all the extra little perks of vacationing. Carriage rides, anything extra is coming out of your, what I call the vacation bank or the change bank. So that's good. It's like a horrible feeling to go on vacation and then you have a good time and then you come back home and everything's cut off because you didn't spend your bill money. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do those kind of vacations. So another thing with the parks, when you're on vacation, you want to look at what that city or where you're going, local tourist things, what they have to offer. Because we were in San Antonio, they have the Alamo, they have the Riverwalk, they had all of those kind of things. A lot of those things, if you were military, very cost effective, discounts and things like that. So we got to do a boat ride, we got to do a tour, we got to eat on the river, we did the Alamo tour, which was really nice and informative. That was totally free, worked on donations. We did a carriage ride. We just really got to have the feel of vacationing and not have to worry about every little dollar spent. Like I said, the hotel was really, really nice. It's a Hilton hotel. We always typically will stay at a Hilton hotel because of the breakfast. So keep that in mind. I know a lot of people go, oh, well, I'll just stay at a cheaper hotel for $50 or $60 and I'll get something in the morning. You could do that. But for me, if I do that, my kids are big, we go to Denny's, it's just gonna be more to me than if I were to stay at the hotel. I have the convenience of sending the kids down early if I want, or me going before, then meeting us down. It's hot, it's a nice breakfast, it's right there at the hotel. You can have as much of it as you want, it's convenient. The Hilton properties are always gonna have a hot to order, cook to order breakfast and a manager special. What is a manager special? That is a free cocktail. So if you're 21 and older, you and your significant other or whoever you're vacationing with, mom, dad, whoever, get to go down there and have your wine, some like whiskey, whatever. You get to have your adult beverages for an hour. Totally complimentary, it's included. The kids can have juice, light snacks every day when you're winding down. So I really like the aspect of a Hilton property. So when I vacation, I'm either at an Embassy or a Homewood Suites because that's just an added perk. So, you know, I find that the Marriott, they are nice hotels and they're the same almost in cost, but they don't offer a breakfast. So for me, that's the deal breaker for me. I don't like a continental breakfast with just, you know, a muffin or two. I want the hot stuff, sausage, waffles, and all of that. So look into that. Make sure you know, take that into consideration when you are booking. Another thing, if you're planning your vacation in advance, don't sleep on Groupon, okay? Groupon has all the deals, okay? So you can go on Groupon in your city or country, for all I know. They have like vacation packages, but that's a whole other topic. Go to Groupon, type in your city, your location, and you're gonna see a world of discounts. So ice cream, miniature golfing, comedy, massage, whatever is your thing, you'll see that you can get a Groupon deal pretty much for anything at a fraction of the cost. So what I like to do is I like to buy a Groupon each pay period for either myself, my husband, my kids, just depending on what we're going to be doing. So put that in your back pocket. Don't sleep on Groupon. You'll also find that the local tourist things are a lot of fun. People like to go on vacation and just, okay, I'm gonna go to the water park and then that's it. Dive yourself into that city. Figure out what are the good, you know, diner spots and things like that. When you're cutting the cost between the hotel having breakfast, you're having a manager special, you've done your change bucket, you have a little money to play around with and, you know, divulge in things that you probably wouldn't do. So take advantage of the city and see what it has to offer. You would really be surprised. Another little thing that I like to do, I always like to have my hotel have an area where I can cook. I love when they have an oven. Let me tell you why. Papa Murphy's. What? Yes, you heard me, Papa Murphy's. The kids just love the fact of being in a new place. So the hotel enough, if it's a nice one, already feels like vacation. So let's say you have a day on your vacation where you just want to chill at the hotel. You're going to soak up the amenities, you're going to go to the pool, you're going to do the manager special. You don't want to go out for dinner. There's always a Papa Murphy's. And 9 times out of 10, they have a $20 family meal deal. So whatever deal they have, you get you a pizza, you bring it back to the hotel, you pop that baby in the oven, and you let the kids enjoy that. What kid doesn't love pizza? And then you get to make it at home, like, or at your suite. Like, they love that. So look into that too. There's so many ways to cut corners, and I do this every year. I take my kids on vacation every summer. We like to go places and stay at least 4 or 5 days. That is not easy when you are a family of 6. And let me just tell you, not only am I a family of 6, that's my intimate family, I have 12 people living in my house. My parents are here, my brother's here, my niece is here, my sister is here. It is a full house 24/7. So I am queen of cut it, cut it, cut it. Yes, I love that song. Prices are way too high and I will cut them, okay? So hopefully you found this video to be helpful and you'll want more tricks and more ideas and you'll let me know, and I would love to do a new one, but we'll see. Talk to you later.